I want you to leave a person alive for once.
This episode 2, is called I Want You to Leave a Person Alive for Once, which is something Letty says to Javier, obviously. This is an episode about Javier knows how he can help get the money they need to get Jacob into school, and this is how he's going to contribute to this normal family goal in the way that he can. He thinks to protect Letty so she doesn't have to go steal all this money, he's gonna kill someone instead. But he leaves her out of it.
You wanna know why I'm going camping? Because it is the anniversary of little Santino's death.
And so he lies about his brother. That was another scene that I found difficult to keep a straight face.
I'm sorry.
She walks into the kitchen and suddenly he's got all this camping stuff on the table, and she feels so terrible when he says, I'm camping for little Santino.
Yeah. He's not the greatest liar, and that's a thing that's part of the story. But, not to spoil too much, but he gets better at it over the course of the season.
Exactly.
Because he's hanging around with Letty.
And then, of course, when she finds out that he's lying and that he's out to kill another person, I just love that moment when she arrives on the campsite. We don't know how she gets there, but she manages to find him and just says, get that out of the ground.
So I can murder you with it.
I mean, to him, it makes sense. In the previous episode, he found out that Silk was dead. He's away from his sister, his nieces, and there's nothing he can do about that, but there's something he can do about Jacob going to school. If Letty gets caught stealing, she'll lose Jacob forever. So it's the one thing that I can do, and the one thing I think I'm good at.
Hey!
Laura Bell Bundy is so fun as Karen, and she becomes a part of the season.
Do you want to have sex?
Going forward, she's a very important character.
Yeah, and of course, their attempted rape, which is so frightening. The way that was shot, your performance, and the actor who played Bryce. It was great.
And in the script, I remember reading it and being so shocked when I read it, that moment where he suddenly appears in the woods. You don't really see it coming, and I think it really plays well in the episode.
I remember seeing that for the first time in the cut, and I'd seen the dailies, but it was shocking to me. It just seemed so realistic.
It really plants that seed for the rest of the episode, the danger that we're actually putting Jacob in.
Jacob's friend Apple sees something happen at that cliff and tells Jacob.
And the guy jumped off a cliff.
And you see Jacob trying to make Apple think that she's crazy, which is a skill he's sort of picking up from Letty.
You don't know what you saw. You're drunk.
This is the beginning of, is this a really good idea for a hitman and a thief to be on the run with their kid?
Those guys are looking for their friend Bryce. Do you know where he is?
So that was the goal of this episode.
Apple saw you in the woods.
Good Behavior, all new Sundays at 10 on TNT and on the TNT app.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to TNT's YouTube channel for more Good Behavior content.